At 5, we are hearing from close friends of a man police say was murdered by a complete stranger.
He was shot and killed outside of his home in Tempe. This is 38-year-old Gustavo Gonzalez. He was on his way to church when he was shot several times. A 39-year-old man is in custody for his murder. Fox 10's Ashley Rodriguez joins us live near Scottsdale Road in Curry with the latest.
Yeah, this story isn't just tragic. This is terrifying. As you mentioned, Gustavo Gonzalez was getting into his car, totally unsuspecting anything. And that's when police say that Blaine Blystone saw him from his apartment window. He had only seen him that day and decided he was going to pull out his rifle and just open fire, shooting 22 times in Gustavo's direction, believing that Gustavo was sent from social media to kill him. James Lindstrom explains to his client why Gustavo Gonzalez's station inside Dapper Devil in Old Town Scottsdale sits empty.
There's a gentleman who was in his apartment, and the situation was not in Goose's favor.
Police say the situation involved 39-year-old Blaine Blystone, a gamer on the social media platform Discord. He told police he was receiving threats online. Paranoid but unwilling to call police, Blystone chose to barricade himself inside his Camden Hayden apartment, watching through a window the coming and goings of his neighbors outside. When he saw Gonzalez for a second time getting into his car, Blystone told police he believed it was, quote, his last chance.
He didn't know him, didn't talk to him, knew nothing about him.
Blystone pulled out a rifle, shooting at the unsuspecting Gonzalez 22 times. Gonzalez was hit with 7 bullets, murdered by a man he'd never met.
So I was just here working, and I get all these phone calls from his wife and his dad.
Inside the barber shop where Gonzalez worked, confusion over what happened to their good friend swirled. His clients have come in asking where their kind and calming haircutter is.
It is a bullet that is still flying. It didn't just penetrate his home. It's still there.
The 38-year-old leaves behind a wife, parents, and siblings. His funeral at Life Community Church in Gilbert was attended by hundreds of people who knew Goose through the shop and his Christian ministry, drumming for multiple churches in the area.
People that were having issues in his chair, he would speak to them. Sometimes the silence or just saying, don't worry about it, not charging. And Goose was the epitome of absolute genuine kindness.
Blystone admitted to the murder after trying to set fire to his apartment, then shooting himself in the stomach before being trapped on property by police.
That obviously it's wrong and it shouldn't have happened, and because it happened to literally the nicest person I know.
Yeah, and that's why this community is so angry, because Blystone murdered a really good guy, and the hope is that justice will be swift and it will be fierce. He initially was sent to the hospital, Blystone was, because he shot himself in the stomach and he was in critical condition, but we're told he's now out of the hospital, in jail, and he will be facing a judge on a first-degree premeditated murder charge.